As we're in the midst of the 3 weeks, which is the time of the mourning of the destruction of the temple, we generally do not have live music. However, in honor of this prestigious event and the attendance of President Trump, we have determined that live music accompanying the anthems would be befitting of this occasion.
The Israel Heritage Foundation strives to preserve the memory of the 6 million Jews murdered in the Holocaust by the Nazis. The Israel Heritage Foundation fights anti-Semitism day in and day out. And the Israel Heritage Foundation advocates for the land of Israel, especially in Judea and Samaria, and even more especially for sovereignty in Area C. I want to thank our President Emeritus, Jerry Wartsky, an Auschwitz survivor. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us tonight, but he sends his regards. I want to thank our Executive President, Dr. Stephen Soloway, our Executive Chairman.
Very much. I don't think, does the rabbi play golf? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Everybody stand the whole time. Everybody stand for you. You deserve it. Dr. Frager.
We love you, Mr. President.
Please. We're going to say a little prayer or something. Would you like to? Go ahead, please. Who's better than the rabbi at this? Come on, Rabbi. Say another one. Say another one, Rabbi.
We all have great gratitude to this person. This is a person that doesn't care only for himself, but cares for the entire world, and especially for the people in Israel and for the Jews in America. My blessings may the blessings from Israel come upon the President, his family, and all his friends. May God give a long life, a healthy life, a sweet life to our dear President, Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Thank you, Rabbi. I'm glad I told him to do that. He did a very good job. You've done that before, Rabbi, I guess, huh? A couple of times, huh? Thank you very much. Great gentlemen, great people, great friends. I have so many great friends. Steve Soloway, Dr. Soloway. He's a tremendous doctor, tremendously talented doctor. And he has been my friend for years, right? I don't want to say how old, but it's been a long time, and we appreciate it. That's right. That's right. And you've... thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Steve, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm thrilled to welcome everyone and this is a great group, Israel Heritage Foundation, to Bedminster, New Jersey. Does anybody know about Bedminster? Because I have a lot of friends from Great Neck here, but we know about Great Neck, but I'm wondering about Bedminster. It's pretty much of a WASP community, I have to say. So I'm not so sure that too many people here would know about Bedminster, but that's okay. And I'm honored to receive your Crown of Jerusalem Award. That's a very big deal as far as I'm concerned. I want to thank your Executive Vice President. Where's Joseph? 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 Thank you very much, Doctor. Great. And we have a nice picture waiting for you and your family, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you, Joseph. Your Executive Director, Rabbi David Katz. Rabbi. Your Senior Board Member, Farley Weiss, and Sam Neumayas. Come on, Sam. Great. Thank you very much. Great. And we have two friends of mine, warriors. These are not friends, these are warriors. The congressman, we call it a waiver on the Golan Heights, and we gave sovereignty to Israel, and that was a tremendous thing. And perhaps most importantly, I think it's most important, the problem is sometimes you can do something that's great and other incompetent people blow it. I terminated the Iran nuclear deal, the worst and most dangerous deal ever made. I terminated. That's the good news. The bad news is we would have had that thing totally. Iran would have been happy. Everybody would have been happy. They would have never had a nuclear weapon. They were dying to make a deal. I told China, you cannot buy oil from Iran. Nobody can buy. I did a number. I said, anybody goes to Iran, you're going to end up not dealing with the United States. and they were ready to make a deal. You have no idea. They were going to make a deal, and it was going to be good for everybody, including them. I would have made everybody happy. But when I got out, they allowed China to go and start buying oil. China's buying literally hundreds of thousands of barrels a day. They're spending money, and Iran's become very rich, and it's a much different situation. But when I terminated that deal, everybody went nuts. And then after they went nuts, they said, we got to make a deal. We would have had a deal that would have been so good for Israel. And now they're on their way to making a nuclear weapon, as you know. And nobody does anything about it. And I can't understand. And then you have the what you call them, the environmental alarmists that are so worried that the oceans will rise. The oceans will rise in 300 years, 1/100th of an inch, the frickin' ocean. Which means you have a little more beachfront property. It's not a bad thing. They have no idea if they're going to rise or sink. They have no the hell idea. You know, we have AOC is saying the oceans will rise. She doesn't know shit. The oceans will. The Green New Deal. You know what the Green New Deal is? It's a method of putting the United States out of business. And I hope you're going to work on those windmills off the coast of New Jersey because they're destroying your coast. They're destroying your environment. He only got 99%. I said, all right, fellas, let's stick around a little bit longer and take it all out. But we got rid of 100%. We have great generals. We have generals that are fantastic. The job they did for me, not the ones you see on television, not the Millies of the world, the guys, the real generals. We had great generals. They told me it would take 3 years. We did it in 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. And these guys didn't play games. I appointed a special envoy to combat anti-Semitism worldwide. We did that, and it was a big deal, as you know, and they did a good job on it. And the Middle East, the very historic Abraham Accords, which is one of the most important agreements. Now, we had 4 countries, and we had them lined up to sign. If that election were legitimate, we were in there, we would have had virtually every country in the Middle East. You would have had peace in the Middle East. They have signed exactly no people, no countries, and everybody wanted to sign. They don't care. It's like they don't care. This administration, they don't care. But we would have had them all signed up. I think every single country would have been signed up. Peace in the Middle East. Instead, we have a bunch of people that are so sad. And they actually would have liked to have terminated it, and they tried, and the uproar was incredible. So it means you can do that. But the Abraham Accords was absolutely incredible and incredible for the Middle East. So I just leave you with this. You're my friends. It's an honor to have you at this great place. Thank you very much. But so important is you've got to be more proactive in Congress because you're not getting support. You're just not getting support. People that used to support you, they sort of go and hide. And people that frankly weren't supporting you much, those people are actually, they've become your enemy. And it's inconceivable for me as somebody that grew up with 16 Court Street in Brooklyn and all the different places, you know, where you have the Hasidic community. By the way, with the Hasidic community, the Orthodox, well, how about like 100%? I mean, it's an amazing, with the Orthodox community, the Hasidic community, like in Brooklyn, we had literally almost 100% of the vote. So that's good. And you know, they love our country, but they love Israel. So I just want to thank you, everyone, for being here. Be very vigilant because there are a lot of people that are looking at bad things for Israel. This is a great gentleman, and this is a great honor for me, and it was an honor to see so many friends. And Steve, take care of yourself. You two guys, you've done a great job, and we appreciate it. 2 really fantastic people. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
It's an all-time great speech. Something else.
God bless you, Mr.
Can I bring up
President.
Holloway? Come on, John Burkham.
Come on, Joe.
John Burkham, please.
I need.
Sam and Amias.
How about the Congress?
Sam.
And Mr. Blakeman.
Christine.
Mr. Blakeman.
Oh, where's Blakeman?
He's right here. He's right here.
Okay, that's it.
There you go.
We have a man here, Nassau County, who is one of the greats, and he won a race that was supposedly was not winnable. That was like mine. I think they gave you the same chances they gave me. Come here. Vote for Blakeman. Vote Blakeman. Nassau. What a job you've done. Come here. Good.
I want you to read it, please.
Okay, good. Please, you go ahead.
We love you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Please read it.
Okay.
Give thanks.
Give thanks to Hashem, for his work is good, his kindness endures forever. Presented to President Donald J. Trump for his extraordinary and heroic efforts, I like that very much, to help the state of Israel and the Jewish people. He and his family should be blessed eternally. From the Israel Heritage Foundation, July 10th, 2023. I want to thank you, Rabbi. That's
Very well done.
And it says in small print, and you must win and be the president again.
You must win.
He is going to win. Listen,
Let me put it this way.
He's
If
gonna
we
win.
don't win, Israel's in big trouble. I really mean
you're
it.
going to win.
I mean it. Israel's in big trouble.
No,
if we
you're
don't
going to win.
win. Thank you very much.
We'll do an encore, and that way you'll win.
Is
You're
this, what is
gonna
this, a
win.
test? The rabbis give me a test. This sucker is heavy.
About 100 pounds.
You know,
Let me get to you.
and no men in women's sports. Do we have
Our next president of the United States.
Okay, while dinner is being served, we're not done yet. First of all, there's great steak, so don't leave if you want to eat a good meal. Good steak. I now call upon Farley Weiss, who I do think you got in that photograph, Farley, so just came out with a book on how the embassy was truly moved to Jerusalem, what the underpinnings were, the background, many, many years. Seemed like a lore back.